Hey, Keenan here from Long Live the King, and I'm here with a gear review, which is not something I've ever done before. This is my first gear review ever. It's actually a guitar review. You get pleased with something or inspired with something, and you decide to do something crazy, like make a guitar review on video. So anyway. Just as a preface to this, when I'm recording and when I'm gigging, I like to be able to replicate the sounds as close as possible because I work very hard to craft the sound. And you musicians, you'll know that. Producers, you'll know that. Engineers, you'll know that. You love to get in and fool with sound, and when you got a sound that you really worked hard towards getting, even if it's just a traditional sound. You've got it, it's there, and now you want to be able to take it all over the place when you're gigging it. So anyway, what I like are fairly traditional sounds, though. I like the 3 single coil pickups on a Strat, and I like 2 humbuckers on a Les Paul, and that's what I play, typically. Now having said that, I do get bored from time to time. As musicians do, you're always looking for something unique that you haven't tried before. Maybe your tastes get better. So a friend of mine that I've been playing music with since I was 15, he and I have recorded a lot together, we've gigged together, and he lives in Austin, Texas, and he got turned on to this local hero down there, a guy named Peter Skermetta. I think it's SkermettaGuitars.com. And he told me, we got a guy down here making guitars. He's doing really special work. It's like he makes them by hand, makes them carefully, and they're fairly affordable. And about a year ago, when I first heard this, I just kind of blew it off, figuring, yeah, it's great. There's a lot of people making good stuff. I'll stick with what I like, right? I don't spend money if I don't have to. So after about a year of pushing this thing on me, mentioning it to me, my friend Cole telling me I got to check out what this guy Peter Skermetta does. I don't live in Austin and haven't been down there in years, but he said you really ought to take a chance on this, and you ought to take a chance on something that you wouldn't normally go for, and see how you like it. So I got this yesterday. The first thing I was amazed with was the variety of tone that I can get out of this one pickup all the way down here. I'm not sure how he's wired it, but between the toggles, between the 3 positions of the toggle and the singular tone knob down here, I'm getting a lot of what I call beautiful classic electric guitar sounds. Very American sounds too. The fretwork is what I really was impressed with. Before even playing it, I picked it up and didn't even plug it in. I just started playing that way. But just looking at it and looking at the wood in between the frets and the roll of the frets all the way up, I haven't yet fretted out on a bend or a solo or anything like that. I'll throw some videos up so that you can have a look at some more jamming just for extra. And we'll play this a bit in a second here. But I'm not a shredder. You'll see that. I don't shred. There's people in my family who blow me away as far as guitar prowess goes. But I do like tone, and I like sound, and I like character, and that's what I go for. I tend to be a songwriter. I'm not a perfect instrumentalist, but again, I like the sounds. There are sounds in my head, and when I want to get them, I want to know how to get them. My friend Cole and I, we played music together since we were 15. We know we have this dialogue between us and an understanding. And he says, you're going to love this guy's work. This guy is making really good guitars. You've got to check him out. So Peter Skermetta, thank you for making good work. And maybe I'll get to come down to Austin and meet you someday. Let's have a listen to what we're going for here. I've got this amp. It's a Behringer, as I said, AC-112. Right now it's on a fairly flat setting, fairly plain with a little bit of reverb, so it's clean, and we'll go with some light pick strumming just to give you some idea of some of the sustain and some of the just what does the guitar sound like. That's the first thing I like to go for. What does this instrument sound like? what's its native sound. Toggle switch in the middle, tone full up, sorry, volume full up, tone full up, and we'll go with some strumming, long open strumming to give you an idea of the sustain. Still going. I like that. Right, let's go with the bar chord way up here. Alrighty. Okay, so not changing any of the settings, we'll do some melody work here. I'm playing with a fairly flexible 0.73 millimeter Dunlop. Okay, so let's go for some overdrive, some distortion here. See what we get out of this. Same settings, middle, full up, full tone. Let's change the tone a little bit here, and we'll go with something else a little bit different. gear review, a guitar review of this SN1. It's also a shout out to my friend Cole down in Austin. Thank you for telling me about this for the last year, and I'm totally glad that I checked it out. I'm happy with the sounds I'm getting, and it's a keeper. It's also a thank you to Peter Skermetta, I guess, for keeping American know-how fully alive in Austin, Texas, and making really excellent instruments. We appreciate it out here. God bless you all, and long live the King.